What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Um, in this video, I'm going to take you through my past week. How was my trading like? Just a little bit of background for those who's clicking on this video for the first time. So I'm from Cape Town in South Africa, and I am documenting my journey on YouTube. I started off as a beginner in 2020, um, 2021. Sorry, so it's my third year trading, learning. I learned how to trade from a few traders. I took three courses. In those 2 years, I came to a point where I was just done learning from people. And also, before I used to have jump from strategy to strategy, but then in 2022, I just took a break from everyone. I did not follow anyone's signals. I took a break from people who are um, providing services, whether it is signals, whether it is information on Forex. And I stopped listening and watching videos. And I actually focused on my own journey. Made a conscious decision to start trading and studying the charts for myself. I took the knowledge from the three people I learned from, and then I compiled my own strategy. And right now, I have a profitable strategy. I am consistent. I am in the process of passing a funded challenge, and I'm also busy compounding my personal account. My goal with my trading account is really not to rely on prop firms, but I would want to be in a position where my personal account is big enough so that I can risk more, and then I can see more results, because that's how trading is. But I'm taking it very slow. I am not that kind of trader who thinks that I'm going to be a millionaire in one trade, that one trade is going to make me a millionaire. I believe in the process, and I also have a very systematic approach to the market. Okay, so I'm going to start by looking at the 1 hour time frame. That's how I analyze the market. I am mostly a scalper, so I know exactly what to look for when I get to the market. But one thing that really stand out for me is the fact that I know for some traders, higher time frames are like 4 hour and daily, but I like to look at the charts. When I get to the charts, um, from a 1 hour perspective, I like to look at um, the 1 hour time frame as my higher time frame. We are looking at GBP USD. That's actually the only currency pair I trade. I only trade one currency pair. So let's go to the 19th, which was Monday. For Monday, February, I only trade the London session in South Africa. That is at 10 open, 10 a.m. in the morning, because I'm a still full-time worker. So I do only trade the London session, and that works for me perfectly fine. So looking at the 19th, let's just take the bar to the 19th at 7 o'clock a.m. There we go. Okay. So currently we're looking at GU on the 1 hour time frame, and I like to look back and see what happened on the left, because in that case it gives me an indication of where price was and what price wants to do. So we're looking for direction in this case. At this time, I'm looking for direction, and I'm also looking for a overall structure break. So when I got to the market, I saw that okay, this trade was price was playing around at 26,200. Let me just go ahead. 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Okay. So just the 9 o'clock side. This is when I saw that, price looks like it wants to go up, as it is breaking. It broke this high right here. This high. I'm referring to this high here. Oops. Sorry, I just want to this high. So When I saw that, but I also paid attention to this year, this bearish candle broke structure right here, and then we are currently sitting at two double tops. So a double top could be a reversal in this case for me. And then when I saw this, I was looking at this area and studying it closely so I could see what is price, what is the behavior of price. And then when I put that zone there, my thinking was, okay, I'm going to wait now. I'm going to see how price react off that key level. Because if you look back, if you zoom out, you'll see that this is a fairly, this area was is a key area, and it was respected previously where prices bounce off and came down, bounce off and came down, bounce off and came down. Yeah, bounce off and it dropped. So anything could happen, or if it breaks above that, that's when I was gonna look for buys. So looking at that, I move over to the 15 minute because I was looking for a break of structure. Now you could say that this was a break of structure, but not really, because this high was not giving me. There's no break of structure there. So I thought let's move to the forward when it just before 9:30. Um, this is what happened. So price shot up, and then I saw that price rejects off this zone. And then when it closed like this, I was confident that this price does not want to, the price does not really, is not planning to continue going up from here, because it is rejecting at the key level. And what gave me more confidence on this trade was this, sorry, this double top, and for a third touch on this region right here. That means that price now wants to rally down. So my thinking was, okay, I was looking for a break of structure. So in that case, now after that, I was then waiting for price to at least break this low for me to get back and pull back to the zone. And that's when I was gonna get in and ride it down, because as you know, I look for liquidity setup. So if there's no liquidity, and there was a lot of liquidity on the side as well. Let me just zoom out a little bit for you to see. You'll see there's a lot of liquidity. So let's look at my entry. So my entry was around here, and get in on the 5 minute. I even go as low as the 5 minute. Stop loss was just above here. As you can see on the 5 minute, price was really ready to, to drop, and that was just before before 10. So that was 9. Um, you see that break was a confirmation for me after my line, after that area there. So when I saw that break, now I just waited for price to come back into my zone and then drop from there. And this is where I targeted these areas around, I think it was around here. Let's just check here. Around, was it around here? It was around here because I was looking on the 15 minute for this high. I was targeting this very high here. So just around there, I was looking for a 1:2, right? And on the 15 minute, let's go to the 15 minute, and this is what happened. Okay, and this is where I got out. Basically, I got out right here. Um, as you can see, stop loss was there, and that was my trade for Monday. Okay, and now we're gonna look at what happened on Tuesday. Same thing. Tuesday, there was a. Let me just move to Tuesday. Tuesday the 20th. We want to see at least at 7. Okay. 7, 8, around there. Right at 1 on my 1 hour. Now, Tuesday, I came to the market looking for potential buys. Why? Because um, I've seen that price is actually rallying upwards. Um, as you can see, this area here, that was a really a great way for me to, yeah. So I saw that break of structure right here, and but then these three, this is from the previous day, it came all the way down and retested this area. Now this is a key area now. So when I was here, I looked back and I saw that this is actually a key area where we are currently. It's touching wicks right here, and every time price came to this area, price shot up, price went up, it rejected off, and then it would go up. So initially I was looking for buys, but my strategy, my rules and my criteria for entry is very clear. Wait for the 8 o'clock candle to close, 9 o'clock candle to close, because that candle will most likely confirm what you think the bias is. So when that green, sorry, bullish candle closed like that, I was quite confident that okay, it's rejecting off this key area of mine. And it's Tuesday. I'm definitely looking for a. I'm gonna just throw like a key area zone there. Um, I'm gonna look for buys. So once I saw that, my next rule is to wait for a break of a structure and a pullback. So once I move over like always to the 15-minute, and this is where, okay, it was 9 o'clock, and I was seeing this thing makes a double top. It's busy making double top, but I remember higher time frame structure, because that's very important when you trade from when you execute on a smaller time frame. For me, I noticed that when I execute on lower time frames, I must always keep in mind higher time frame structure. So that was not 9 yet. Let's see, 9 o'clock. It was 9 o'clock, right? So remember, I trade the London Open. 9 o'clock price broke structure for me. That is a structure break for me. So previous structure is broken. So now I am gonna pay attention to this area. Oh, sorry, that wasn't right. So I normally draw my zone on the exact candle that broke structure. So once it broke structure there, I said to myself, wait for the pullback, right? So look at that pullback. Look at that pullback. Now, what we want, it never came below, it never stopped below this area, because once it stopped below this low, that means that structure is now invalid and that price wants to continue down. But when I saw that, my initial thought was I'm going to get in right here and I'm going to play it out. It has to go. Look at all this liquidity. Because I was looking at this here, I was looking at these liquidity here. So, and I was targeting the next low, the next high, sorry. No, the next low, it's here. I was targeting these wicks right here. So, and my stop loss was below here. Just the 1:2. And that was just before 10, and this is what it did. Oops. So I basically got out right here. You cannot make up this stuff. You cannot make up the stuff. Knowing when to enter. This was my breakthrough in trading. And I had a great trading week, this past week. Yes, I lost um, two trades as well because I did not on Wednesday. I'm going to show you now. This was Monday and Tuesday was a winning, but Wednesday was definitely a losing day for me. And I'm going to show you what I did wrong here. So that was another win for Tuesday. Now we're going to Wednesday. Let's move to Wednesday. Okay. So Wednesday, I I was so sure that we are continuing bullies on GU. And with that perspective in mind, let me just not run myself. Just check here. When I got to the market, this was at 8 now. This is where I normally want to get to the market. Um, I saw this how this candle closed, and then what really threw me out is this. I saw a buyer because of this break of structure. This massive bullish candle took out structure, and if you look to your left here, what happened yesterday, I thought, okay, the day before, this bullish taking structure, and we are currently bouncing off a key level right here. Maybe price wants to continue up as it is not. Look at where it closed, right? So I was aiming to buy on in this area. I was aiming to buy, continue buying. So moving over to the 15-minute, based on what I saw on the 1 hour, when I saw this type of rejection, I was really confident that price wants to buy now, because look at these and it never broke through. It never, like if I put it here, it never came above. So that's what happened just before 10. I think it was also my timing. So my timing was not right because I was basically looking for a break of structure, and I thought, okay, let's see. This might be it. So based on this break here, let me just put it on the other way. Based on this break of structure, it came back to this area. So I really thought that this is now my pullback where structure was broken here and it came back to this area, and now it's going to continue upwards. Mind you, there was a lot of liquidity on this side as well. So yes, I do also lose trades. I don't win every trade. But I want to show you what happened here. So on the Wednesday. Um, I was here basically. Yeah, I got in somewhere here. I think I got in somewhere here. Yeah, on this exactly where this area broke. This is where I got in, and that gave me a lot of confidence that price will go to this previous low here. So my TP was gonna, my stop loss is gonna be above that, and that's where I entered, and then boom, out, and my stop loss was hit on that one. But afterwards, I actually did my back testing and I saw what happened there. I should have actually moved. If I look at on my 1 hour, we can make it right by saying, um, yes, it changed above the key area, or it stopped above the key area. But when it stopped very bearish, and this area here, if you look at this and you waited for that 15-minute break, look at the break for, you see, because I saw that, if you saw that break and you gotten in on that break, right? I would have waited for a pullback and then ride it all the way down. But yeah, these things happen. Like, I didn't see this, and I was so this higher or this low, as high, yes, high, is this higher. Um, I was so, and it just came down. It just dropped. Like, it's seriously just dropped. That was Wednesday. We didn't have news in my on my session, but yeah, that is what happened on Wednesday. So that was a losing trade for me, but afterwards I saw that okay, it's actually sold, and yeah, that was Wednesday, and now we're gonna look at Thursday. So I only trade 4 days a week. I trade from Monday to Thursday. Now Thursday, so 2 wins, 1 loss. Now Thursday was very interesting because Thursday we had news. As you can see there, news happened 11:30. I don't trade news, but because I always look for entries before 10 o'clock, I was looking at the charts, but I was not gonna really take any setup. When the market was gonna look a bit, if it was gonna look too uncertain, I was not gonna take a trade. But Thursday, as I came to the market, it fairly looks bullish still to me on the 1 hour. As you can see, it still looks bullish. Direction is bullish. And then look at this 1 hour. Boom. That was a clear break of a high. So, and with this, I thought, okay, price probably first want to go and target this high. And there was a high as well. So, when I saw that break, a clear break, this is not just a small break, this candle closed above. So I was so confident that we're looking for buys in this area. And then I came to the market. I wasn't gonna hold long because of the fact that we have news at 11:30. And then when I saw that break there, I had my zone around here, and I said I'm gonna wait for price to come back. So I always wait for price to come back, and this is where I enter, and then I will ride it all the way up. So looking left again, and I targeted that high there. So I targeted this high there, uh, around there, and my stop loss is just above the previous. Let's put it right here. 1:2 risk to reward. Let me see. 1:2. Okay, so I really did not want to trade, but let's see what happened. And it just shot up. And it just shot up. It was so quick that I got out, even straight to my TP, got in here. As you can see on that, we came back a little bit on the 5 minute. I get in on the 5 minute, so you can't really see it nicely on the 15 minute, but I got in on the 5 minute and it went straight to my TP, as you can see. So that was Thursday. Mind you, um the news was coming out at 11:30. Let's just, that was like flash news, manufacturing news, and then the outcome was non-favorable because they forecasted 47.5, and then the actual was 47.1 for GU, for GBP. So as you can see here, that was 9:45. Let's go to 11:45, and price was continuing going up, guys. It was like, but this is the crazy move that happened during the, and there was, this is the news. This was like, it wasn't too much. It dropped. With news, it dropped. But it wasn't too crazy that you would say, okay, it's 120 pips or something. It was like 20, 30 pips that it dropped at once. But as you can see, also when there's news, price move very fast, and I don't really like to be in depending on when the news happens. So in this case, news was happening at 11:30 my time, and then there was news 3:30, which unemployment claims. But as you can see, I only look at GBP and USD because I only trade those pairs. And yeah, so that is my that was my week in a nutshell. If you came so far and you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe, and you can expect more of these kind of videos. I will also show you my results. I did not show you my results of my live trading, but I will show you next time my results. This is what I do on a daily basis. I have a strict trading plan which I follow, and thank you so much for watching. See you next time.